This story is written and narrated to honor Nikola Tesla, a man whose imagination lit the world, yet whose name was almost lost to the shadows of history. Based on true events from the late 19th and early 20th centuries, this story explores the brilliance, tragedy, and loneliness of a man who gave humanity the future: electricity, wireless power, radio waves, and the dream of limitless energy, but was left with nothing but his vision. Tesla's story is not just about invention, it is about genius, obsession, betrayal, and the eternal war between light and greed. The storm was raging over New York City, lightning splitting the sky like a god's anger, when a frail old man sat alone in his hotel room, feeding pigeons by the window. A man who once promised to give light to the entire world. His name was Nikola Tesla. Once hailed as the wizard of electricity, he had walked among titans like Edison and Westinghouse, yet died penniless and forgotten. But long before the world turned its back on him, Tesla had already seen the future, and built it. Born in 1856 in a small village in what is now Croatia, Tesla was no ordinary child. From the moment he saw lightning dance across the sky, he felt an invisible current inside him, a fascination that would become his destiny. He could picture machines in his mind, see them spinning, hear them humming, and test them without touching a single wire. His imagination was his laboratory. When he arrived in America in 1884, he carried nothing but 4 cents, a few poems, and a head full of dreams that would change the world. He went straight to the man everyone called the father of electricity, Thomas Edison. But while Edison believed in brute force, trial, and error, Tesla believed in perfection through vision. "I don't guess," Tesla would say. "I see." Their partnership was doomed from the start. Edison mocked Tesla's ideas about alternating current, AC, calling it dangerous, impossible, even mad. But Tesla knew AC could send power over miles, bringing light to every home. When Edison refused to pay him for his work, Tesla walked away, broke, betrayed, but unbroken. He found a new ally in George Westinghouse, who saw what others couldn't. Tesla's mind was the key to the future. Together they waged the war of currents against Edison's direct current. Newspapers called it madness. 2 men fighting for the soul of electricity. Edison electrocuted animals in public to prove AC was deadly. Tesla stood calm, letting current flow through his own body to light lamps, proving its safety and power. In the end, Tesla's vision triumphed. The world's first AC power plant at Niagara Falls was his victory, the moment humanity harnessed nature as most powerful force. Cities lit up, the world changed overnight, and yet Tesla earned little from it. The patents, the profits, the fame, all went to others. But Tesla didn't care for money. His mind had already moved to the next dream: wireless energy, free power for the entire world. He built towers that reached for the heavens, trying to send electricity through the air. The Wardenclyffe Tower on Long Island was his masterpiece, and his downfall. Investors pulled out when they realized he wanted to give away energy for free. J.P. Morgan, his biggest backer, famously asked, "If anyone can draw power from the air, where do we put the meter?" The tower was abandoned and Tesla's dream collapsed. His inventions, from radio to remote control, were copied and credited to others. Marconi won the Nobel Prize for radio using Tesla's patents. Westinghouse profited, Edison became a household name, but Tesla faded into silence. He lived in small hotels, feeding pigeons, haunted by visions of machines that could shake the earth, dreams of death rays and global communication systems decades ahead of their time. He predicted smartphones, the internet, and renewable energy, all in an age of gas lamps and steam. His mind never rested, but the world no longer listened. As his fortune vanished, so did his health. Yet even in his loneliness, Tesla never surrendered to bitterness. He called his pigeons his only friends, saying one of them, a white dove, represented everything pure and beautiful in his life. When it died, he said a light had gone out in his heart. In 1943, Nikola Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker Hotel. his notebooks filled with blueprints for inventions still beyond our reach. He left behind 300 patents, countless ideas, and one eternal truth: that genius and greatness do not always walk hand in hand. The climax of Tesla's story is not his fall, but the light he left behind. Every glowing bulb, every humming motor, every charged circuit carries his touch. His alternating current powers our homes, his wireless concepts fuel our technology, and his dream of free energy continues to inspire scientists today. Tesla was a man ahead of his time, punished by the limits of his century, yet vindicated by the progress of ours. When people laughed at his visions, he replied, "The present is theirs. The future, for which I really worked, is mine." And so it was. Decades after his death, the world rediscovered the man it had forgotten. His name became synonymous with innovation, brilliance, and rebellion against conformity. Today, we call him a genius, a prophet, a legend, the man who lit the world but whose own life ended in darkness. Yet perhaps that's how he wanted it, to give light, not to receive it. Because true visionaries don't live for applause, they live for the spark of creation itself. And as long as the lights shine, the machines hum, and humanity reaches for more, Nikola Tesla's spirit still lives, in every current, in every circuit, in every dream that dares to outshine the night.